My name is Lori Ann Vincent, President of Red Palm Marketing. And one of the most popular questions I get asked is, what does a modern marketing company look like today? With all the changes with website, digital, social media, and everything like that, it leaves a lot of people confused. Well, today we're going to take a quick look at that. Times have certainly changed, and understanding who your target market is has never been more important than today. With companies stretched so thin, nobody can afford not to be calling on the right people. At Red Palm Marketing, we help you understand and quantify who your target market truly is. Then we'll take a look at the marketing communications mix and how it has changed over time, making way for things like digital, websites, and social, and how your marketing dollars will play a role into that. We'll take a look at the new budgeting tools and how to factor these things into the overall marketing budget. Then we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of each and every discipline in trying to figure out what makes sense for both you and your target market and your marketing budget. Based on your target and your goals, we'll take a look and see if periodicals make sense. We'll take a look at all the opportunities that are available. We'll show you some calculating tools to help you make sense of them and find out if there's enough reach there to help you meet your goals. Depending how long you've been in business, maybe your product literature needs a little up-branding. We'll take a look at the current shelf life of your literature and see if any wow factors need to be introduced. Telling your customer story is the most important thing to leave in your client's hands. If you're B2C, maybe mass media plays a role. Billboards, radio, and TV are the cheapest ways to reach the largest number of people. And the growing trend today is integrating that with a social campaign or other digital asset. And now we're down to the nitty-gritty. Digital. Your website is your biggest, most performing asset that you have. It works for you 24/7. Whether you are working or not, your website should always be working for you. Your website's #1 goal is to convert that lurker or visitor into a paying, viable lead and client. If it can't do that, then you need a website uplift. And the new kid on the block is SEO, search engine optimization. It is how your website gets found on the internet in Yahoo, Google, and Bing. It works for you when you're not working. And there's a complete science behind this, and it's not an easy shortcut. It takes a long time to get into the proper search engine pages. Yes, you can do this, and we can help. Pay-per-click. Never go this alone without a trained professional. Google is so quick to take the money off of your hands, but like SEO, there's a lot of science to making sure that you're making the best use of every dollar that you have to spend. Pay-per-click without a professional is like flushing money down the toilet. It's fun to do, but expensive. Social media. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's easy. To do social media effectively for a business, you really have to understand how it's done and the mechanics to get it done correctly. You want to follow the same rules you would follow in a face-to-face networking environment. You wouldn't walk into a networking event handing out your business cards to everybody you see and saying, buy from me because you said so. Same is true on social media. You want to follow the rule of thumb, 1 sales pitch for every 5 posts. Any more than that, and you're going to start offending people that you're trying to attract. If you have a sales organization, listen up. Email marketing is the #1 way to make sure that your sales funnel is always full. You want to make sure that you get your leads into your CRM tool and hit them up point for point for point when you're not at your computer or your telephone. Email marketing, it's a gotta have. If you're embarking on a major marketing campaign, listen up. Call tracking is the insurance in marketing. It helps you measure where all of your leads and calls are coming from. I would never implement a major marketing campaign without being able to measure the phone calls coming in. Call tracking. Implement, measure, and refine, and keep those good marketing campaigns working even better. Well, that's all we have for today. If you've liked what you've heard, this is me.